Today we're going to talk about how to choose the right virtual weight loss coach. There is a lot of noise out there on social media, and it is becoming increasingly important to know how to discern between the coaches that can help you get to your goal and the coaches that are going to feed you something that is cookie cutter, unsustainable, unrealistic, and therefore not effective in helping you actually reach and keep your goals. Hey, I'm Steph, and I am a weight loss coach, and I have helped over 100 women lose the weight and keep it off through my Glowing Mama method. Not only that, I've gone through a personal transformation of once being overweight myself and learning all of the tools of how to get that weight off and how to keep it off for good. My goal is to teach you how to do the same. In this video, I want to give you a step-by-step checklist on what to look for in a coach. Not only to help you avoid wasting your money on programs that just don't work and coaches that don't fulfill their promises, but also to just help you move the dial in the right direction and get you to your weight loss goals. So let's jump straight into it. The first thing you want to consider when you're looking for a weight loss coach is, do they walk the talk? So are they practicing what they preach? Do they look the part? Now, a lot of people have the information and they have the education on how to achieve a certain goal, but they haven't been able to actually implement it themselves, which is your first red flag when looking for a coach. So you want to find someone who is actually implementing the method that they are selling. And when you can see that they are implementing it and that it's sustainable for them, it is a higher likelihood that it's going to be more sustainable for you as well. The second thing I want you to look for in a coach is, do their methods align with your values? So a lot of people are looking for a coach that's going to help them figure out how to count calories or track their macros or use fitness apps to help them get to their goals. If those are your values, then I am likely not the right coach for you. My method is more of an intuitive approach that is realistic and sustainable, where we don't count calories, we don't track macros. Instead, we focus on a 4-pillar approach where we look at your lifestyle as a whole and determine where we need to place our focus in order to move the dial in the right direction for you. So those 4 pillars include fitness, nutrition, mindset, and sleep. And within each of those pillars, we are going to have a focus that is personalized for you. Which brings me to my third point, making sure that when you're choosing a coach, that their programs are tailored to you personally and don't fall under a cookie cutter approach where everybody gets the same plan. Now, of course, there are some parts of my method that I recommend across the board, like aiming for 8+ hours of sleep per night is going to be good for all women to attain their weight loss goals. Like decreasing your toxic load, like balancing your blood sugar, but that is going to look different for everybody based on their current lifestyle, schedule, and struggles. Another thing you want to look for in a coach, which I think is severely lacking in this realm of online coaching, is what is the accessibility that you're going to gain to that coach personally when you join their program. So a lot of coaches will do weekly check-ins. A lot of it is online and form-based. Whereas the program that I run includes one-on-one WhatsApp chat and voice note access 24/7 so that we can help you move in the right direction in real time. You see, as a coach who has practiced in many different ways, I started as a personal trainer. I moved on to practicing in holistic nutrition, and I would create a plan for someone and I would send them on their way, and then I would book a follow-up. And the problem is, when those people were hitting roadblocks in between follow-up calls, they didn't have access to me in order to help pivot and troubleshoot as they go, which often resulted in them not seeing the result that they wanted to see. And so my programs have evolved to include access to an ongoing private chat so that I can help you pivot in real time. A lot of this stuff is going to bring up triggers for you. It's going going to bring up patterns for you. It's going to bring up limiting beliefs. And all of this needs to be addressed in real time so that we can move you in the right direction. And this is even more so a way that I can help to personalize my coaching for you based on what's coming up for you. And lastly, what I want you to do when you're looking for a coach is to look for the social proof. So who else have they helped outside of themselves? If there are other clients who are singing their praises, pay attention to what those clients had to say about working with that coach, so that if those things align with what you would value in a coach, it is a good sign that you are moving in the right direction. And then, of course, paying attention to how they handle you as you are inquiring about their services. Are they accessible? Can you reach them easily? Are they answering your questions? Are they showing up for you in a way that you would expect a coach to show up for you? Because how they show up for you in the time period where you are inquiring about their services is likely going to be how they show up for you after you sign a contract with them. And then finally, you want to get really clear on what the result is that you're looking for, and talking to them about how they will help you attain that and what is a realistic timeline as to how they're going to help you get there and how long it's going to take to help you get there, so that you know from the beginning what you can expect if you are showing up with consistency into that coaching program. So that's it from me in this video. I hope that you got a lot of value out of it. If you are someone who's looking to lose weight and are looking for some help, some support, and some guidance in reaching those goals, then please feel free to book a chat with me free of charge. It is linked in the description below, and I would be happy to talk to you about how we can get you from where you are to where you want to be in as little time as humanly possible, in a healthy and sustainable and a realistic way. Aside from that, I will see you next week with another video to help you move that dial in the right direction to reach those weight loss goals this year.